Asia is not just a place on the map, it's a feeling. From frozen lakes that turn into crystal mirrors to deserts glowing under lantern-lit skies. From ancient cities whispering thousands of years of history to futuristic skylines rewriting tomorrow. This is the only continent where you can watch the sun rise over the world's highest mountains, float effortlessly on salt-rich waters, and celebrate life across hundreds of cultures, all in one journey. But here's the truth. Asia doesn't reveal its wonders to everyone. You have to know where to look. Welcome to Asia. The largest, most diverse, and most extraordinary continent on Earth. Home to nearly 60% of the world's population and 49 unique countries, Asia is a mosaic of civilizations, landscapes, traditions, and lifestyles unlike anywhere else. In this documentary, we're taking you across breathtaking cities, sacred mountains, hidden villages, legendary beaches, and natural wonders that redefine travel itself. Some destinations will leave you speechless. Others will challenge how you see culture, nature, and humanity. Whether you're drawn to adventure, history, food, nature, or pure visual beauty, Asia has a place that feels like it was made just for you. Stay with us, because this journey isn't about ticking destinations off a list. It's about discovering why Asia continues to inspire the world. If this journey through Asia is already sparking your curiosity, take 1 second to like this video. It helps more than you imagine. If you love discovering the world through stories, visuals, and hidden wonders, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. It's completely free, but your support keeps these documentaries alive. And now, we want to hear from you. Which place in Asia would you travel to first if you had the chance, and why? Share your answer in the comments and join the conversation. Your support means everything. Now, let's continue exploring the wonders of Asia. Bangkok, Thailand. Bursting with energy, color, and contrasts, Bangkok stands as the cultural, commercial, and spiritual heart of Thailand. Situated along the banks of the Chao Phraya River, this vast metropolis is a city where ancient heritage and modern life exist side by side. On one hand, Bangkok is home to grand palaces and centuries-old temples, showcasing intricate architecture, golden spires, and deep-rooted traditions that reflect Thailand's rich history. On the other, the city pulses with life through lively street markets, floating markets, neon-lit neighborhoods, and modern skyscrapers, creating an atmosphere that never sleeps. Bangkok is also celebrated as one of the world's greatest food capitals. From flavorful street food stalls to refined dining experiences, the city offers an unforgettable culinary journey filled with bold spices, sweet aromas, and unforgettable flavors. Beyond its sights and tastes, what truly defines Bangkok is its people. Known for their warmth and hospitality, locals welcome visitors with genuine smiles, earning Thailand its name, the Land of Smiles. As Bangkok continues to modernize, it does so without losing its soul. Here, tradition is not replaced. It is preserved, respected, and woven into daily life. Whether you're exploring royal history, cruising the river at sunset, or immersing yourself in its vibrant streets, Bangkok captivates, inspires, and leaves a lasting impression, a true world city of Asia. Hong Kong, China. Rising dramatically between mountains and sea, Hong Kong is one of Asia's most striking and dynamic cities. Shaped by a unique history as a former British colony returned to China in 1997, Hong Kong blends Eastern traditions with global influences in a way few places on Earth can match. At its heart, Hong Kong is a world-class urban powerhouse. Its skyline, dominated by towering skyscrapers, reflects its role as a major financial, commercial, and cultural hub of Asia. Yet just beyond the glass and steel, nature quietly takes over. A surprising portion of Hong Kong is made up of green hills, country parks, and coastal landscapes. From scenic hiking trails to quiet islands and waterfront promenades, the city offers moments of calm that feel worlds away from its busy streets. The city is also a paradise for food lovers, offering an extraordinary range of cuisines, from traditional local dishes to globally inspired dining, making Hong Kong one of the most respected culinary destinations in the world. Families and travelers alike enjoy iconic attractions, vibrant shopping districts, and breathtaking viewpoints overlooking Victoria Harbour. Where city lights reflect beautifully on the water. With its perfect balance of culture, nature, and modern life, Hong Kong stands as one of Asia's most remarkable cities, bold, resilient, and endlessly fascinating. Mount Fuji, Japan. Rising gracefully to 3,776 meters, Mount Fuji is Japan's tallest peak and one of the most instantly recognizable mountains in the world. Perfectly symmetrical and endlessly photogenic, it is far more than a natural landmark. It is a national symbol deeply woven into Japan's identity, art, and culture. On clear days, Mount Fuji can be seen even from Tokyo, standing calmly on the horizon and capturing attention without effort. No matter how many times it is seen, its presence never loses its magic, inspiring both first-time visitors and lifelong residents alike. While the view from the city is impressive, the most breathtaking perspectives come from outside Tokyo, where lakes, countryside viewpoints, and open landscapes allow the mountain's true scale and beauty to unfold. Early mornings and late afternoons are ideal, as clouds often gather around the peak during midday. Mount Fuji represents harmony between nature and humanity, stillness and power. Whether admired from afar, explored through surrounding landscapes, or captured at sunrise, Mount Fuji leaves a lasting impression that feels timeless, calm, and profoundly moving. It is not just a mountain, It is the soul of Japan, standing silently above the land. Singapore. Located at the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula, Singapore is a remarkable city-state where innovation, culture, and nature coexist in perfect balance. Despite being one of the most densely populated cities in the world, Singapore feels remarkably organized, clean, and effortlessly efficient. Its skyline is defined by futuristic architecture, iconic landmarks, and cutting-edge design. World-famous structures like Marina Bay Sands and Gardens by the Bay showcase the city's bold vision, where technology and creativity shape everyday life. Singapore is also one of the busiest ports on Earth, playing a vital role in global trade and commerce. Yet beyond its modern image, the city surprises visitors with its abundance of green spaces, urban parks, and nature reserves woven seamlessly into the urban landscape. Culturally, Singapore is a true melting pot. Influences from Chinese, Malay, and Indian communities are reflected in its architecture, festivals, neighborhoods, and daily life, creating a rich multicultural identity that feels both authentic and welcoming. From vibrant street food centers to upscale dining, from futuristic cityscapes to peaceful gardens, Singapore delivers a dynamic experience that feels ahead of its time, efficient, diverse, and endlessly fascinating. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Emerging from the heart of the desert, Dubai stands as one of the most extraordinary examples of human ambition and imagination. Once a quiet coastal settlement, the city has transformed into a global symbol of innovation, luxury, and architectural achievement. Dubai's skyline is instantly recognizable, crowned by the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, a structure that seems to defy gravity itself. Nearby, the iconic Palm Islands, engineered into the sea, reflect how the city continually pushes the boundaries of what is possible. Beyond its landmarks, Dubai is a cosmopolitan hub, attracting people from every corner of the world. Its shopping districts, modern attractions, and world-class dining scene offer endless experiences, while its dynamic nightlife adds to the city's vibrant energy. Yet Dubai has not forgotten its roots. Just beyond the skyscrapers lies the vast Arabian desert, where golden dunes, traditional culture, and open horizons remind visitors of the region's deep heritage. Blending bold modernity with timeless tradition, Dubai is a city of contrasts, where the future rises from the sand and every horizon feels limitless. Railay Beach, Thailand. If there is one beach in Thailand that feels almost unreal, it is Railay Beach. Tucked away in Krabi province, this breathtaking coastal paradise is completely cut off from the mainland, accessible only by boat, making it feel secluded, peaceful, and truly special. Railay is famous for its powdery white sand and crystal clear turquoise waters that shimmer under the tropical sun. What sets it apart, however, are the towering limestone cliffs that rise dramatically from the sea, covered in lush greenery and creating one of the most iconic beach landscapes in the world. For adventure lovers, Railay offers more than relaxation. It is a global hotspot for rock climbing, with routes suitable for both beginners and experienced climbers, all set against an unforgettable ocean backdrop. Kayaking, swimming, and exploring hidden lagoons add to the sense of discovery. The absence of roads and heavy development preserves Raylay's natural charm. Here, time slows down, replaced by ocean breezes, dramatic sunsets, and the sound of waves echoing off the cliffs. Immersed in stunning scenery and raw, natural beauty, Railay Beach leaves a lasting impression. A place where nature feels perfectly sculpted and impossibly serene. Jaipur, India. Rising from the heart of Rajasthan, Jaipur introduces visitors to a city shaped by color, symmetry, and royal ambition. Known as the Pink City, its historic buildings glow in warm rose tones, designed to welcome travelers and dignitaries. Jaipur was founded in 1727 and carefully planned with wide avenues and geometric precision. At its center stands the iconic Hawa Mahal, a 5-story facade of pink sandstone with 953 small windows built to allow airflow and city views. Nearby, the City Palace complex reveals courtyards, gateways, and museums that reflect centuries of royal lifestyle and craftsmanship. Above the city, Amber Fort overlooks rugged hills and a large reservoir, showcasing massive walls, mirrored halls, and panoramic viewpoints. The surrounding landscape blends desert terrain with fortified architecture, creating a powerful visual contrast. Jaipur's culture is visible in daily life. Local markets overflow with handcrafted textiles, gemstones, ceramics, and block-printed fabrics, continuing traditions passed down for generations. Regional cuisine features rich flavors, slow-cooked dishes, and time-honored recipes shaped by the arid climate. With a population of over 3 million, Jaipur balances heritage with modern growth. It stands as a living museum of urban design, artistry, and resilience, offering a clear window into India's royal past and vibrant present. Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, Japan rises as one of the world's most dynamic megacities, where scale, precision, and energy shape everyday life. Located on Japan's eastern coast, Tokyo spreads across the Kanto Plain, facing Tokyo Bay. The city began as a small fishing settlement called Edo before becoming Japan's capital in 1868. Today, it is home to over 14 million residents, making it one of the most populous urban centers on Earth. Tokyo's skyline blends ultra-modern towers with carefully preserved historic districts. Neighborhoods like Shinjuku and Shibuya pulse with neon lights, dense pedestrian crossings, and non-stop movement. Just minutes away, quieter streets reveal traditional houses, local shops, and community life. Food culture defines Tokyo's global reputation. From precision-crafted sushi to casual noodle counters, meals emphasize freshness, balance, and efficiency. The city holds more Michelin-listed restaurants than any other destination worldwide. Tokyo is also an economic powerhouse. It serves as a global hub for finance, technology, design, and manufacturing innovation. Daily life runs with remarkable punctuality, supported by one of the world's most advanced public transport systems. Green spaces and waterfronts soften the city's intensity. Seasonal changes transform parks and riversides into shared gathering spaces. Tokyo never relies on spectacle alone. Its strength lies in rhythm, discipline, and constant reinvention, a city always moving forward. Beijing, China. Beijing, China stands as a city where imperial scale meets modern national ambition. Located in northern China, it sits between vast plains and protective mountain ranges. For over 3,000 years, Beijing has served as a political and cultural center. It became the capital of a unified China in 1271, shaping centuries of governance and urban planning. At the city's core lies the Forbidden City, a vast palace complex built in the 15th century. Its red walls and golden roofs reflect strict symmetry, authority, and ceremonial design. Wide courtyards and axial layouts reveal how power was once organized and displayed. Beyond the center, Beijing expands into a modern metropolis. Glass towers, technology zones, and business districts signal rapid economic transformation. The city is home to over 21 million people, balancing tradition with daily urban intensity. Food culture reflects regional depth. Northern Chinese cuisine emphasizes wheat-based dishes, slow cooking, and bold but balanced flavors. Local markets and neighborhood eateries remain central to everyday life. Beijing's connection to landscape remains strong. Just outside the city, sections of the Great Wall trace mountain ridges and valleys. These routes highlight ancient engineering adapted to rugged terrain. Efficient transport systems keep the city moving with precision. Ring roads, subways, and high-speed rail link past and present seamlessly. Beijing tells its story through scale, continuity, and contrast. It remains a city shaped by history, yet firmly focused on the future. Dead Sea, Israel. The Dead Sea unfolds as one of the most extraordinary natural landscapes on Earth. Located between Israel and Jordan, it sits at the planet's lowest exposed elevation, around 430 meters, 1,411 feet below sea level. This landlocked salt lake is famous for its extreme salinity. With salt levels exceeding 30%, the water is nearly 10 times saltier than the ocean. This density allows visitors to float effortlessly on the surface. Surrounding terrain features arid mountains, mineral-rich shorelines, and desert plateaus. The stark contrast between pale salt formations and deep blue water creates a striking visual scene. The dry climate ensures clear skies and warm temperatures for most of the year. The Dead Sea has been known since ancient times for its natural minerals. Mud along the shores contains magnesium, calcium, and potassium compounds. These elements are commonly used in wellness and skincare applications. Despite its name, the lake supports no fish life. However, the surrounding desert ecosystem includes birds, small mammals, and resilient plant species. Migratory birds often rest here during seasonal journeys. Nearby settlements have developed spa resorts and observation points. These facilities allow controlled access while protecting the fragile environment. The Dead Sea represents a rare meeting of geology, climate, and chemistry. Its stillness, silence, and unique physical properties leave a lasting impression on every visitor. Hoi An, Vietnam. Hoi An unfolds along Vietnam's central coast, where calm rivers meet the South China Sea. This compact town is known for its preserved streets, human scale, and timeless atmosphere. Once a major trading port between the 15th and 19th centuries, Hoi An connected Asia with Europe. Merchants from China, Japan, and beyond shaped its urban design and daily life. Today, the historic Old Town is protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Narrow lanes wind past wooden shophouses painted in warm yellows and earthy tones. Small canals reflect lantern light at night, creating a gentle and intimate cityscape. Traffic noise fades quickly, replaced by footsteps, river sounds, and conversation. Hoi An's culture is rooted in craft and tradition. Tailoring, lantern making, and wood carving continue through family workshops. Local markets remain central to daily routines and social life. Food plays a strong role in the town's identity. Signature dishes include khao lao noodles, Hoi An chicken rice, and fresh river seafood. Flavors are balanced, light, and shaped by regional ingredients. The surrounding countryside adds depth to the experience. Rice fields, coconut waterways, and fishing villages sit just minutes away. Bicycles and small boats are common ways to explore nearby landscapes. With a population under 150,000, Hoi An feels personal and approachable. It offers a rare sense of continuity, where history remains visible without feeling distant. Kathmandu, Nepal. Kathmandu rests in a broad valley surrounded by the Himalayan foothills of central Nepal. Situated at about 1,400 meters, 4,593 feet above sea level, The city feels both elevated and enclosed. For centuries, Kathmandu has served as Nepal's political, cultural, and economic center. Its location along historic trade routes shaped a city influenced by South and Central Asia. The urban layout reflects layers of history rather than a single planned design. Daily life unfolds through narrow streets, open courtyards, and lively public squares. Traditional brick buildings stand beside modern shops, cafes, and guest houses. The city moves at a steady pace, guided by routine rather than rush. Kathmandu's culture is deeply tied to craftsmanship. Metalwork, wood carving, stone art, and textile weaving remain visible across neighborhoods. These skills are passed through generations, supporting both local life and tourism. Food culture is practical and warming. Meals often include rice, lentils, seasonal vegetables, and spiced soups. Street vendors and family kitchens shape the city's everyday culinary rhythm. With a population exceeding 1 million, Kathmandu balances intensity with familiarity. It functions as the primary gateway for travelers heading toward Himalayan regions. Short drives lead to terraced hills, forests, and panoramic viewpoints. Kathmandu leaves an impression through texture, sound, and elevation. It is a city shaped by resilience, creativity, and constant movement. Luang Prabang, Laos. Luang Prabang sits at the meeting point of the Mekong River and Nam Khan River in northern Laos. Surrounded by forested hills, the town feels calm, balanced, and closely connected to nature. For centuries, Luang Prabang served as a royal capital and cultural center. Its historic core reflects careful urban planning, blending traditional wooden houses with colonial-era architecture. This harmony earned the town UNESCO World Heritage recognition. Streets remain quiet and walkable. Low-rise buildings preserve open sightlines toward rivers and mountains. Morning markets bring together farmers, fishers, and artisans from nearby villages. Local culture values simplicity and routine. Daily life follows river rhythms, seasonal cycles, and community gatherings. Hand-woven textiles, handmade paper, and silver crafts remain important local industries. Food here is light and fresh. Meals often feature sticky rice, river fish, herbs, and seasonal vegetables. Flavors focus on balance rather than heaviness. Nature surrounds the town in every direction. Waterfalls, limestone caves, and forest trails sit within short travel distances. Boat journeys along the Mekong reveal cliffs, villages, and quiet riverbanks. Luang Prabang has a population of roughly 55,000, maintaining a small town feel. Tourism supports the local economy without overwhelming its scale. Evenings remain peaceful, marked by lantern-lit streets and river reflections. Luang Prabang offers stillness in motion. It is a place where landscape, architecture, and daily life move together gently. Bagan, Myanmar. Bagan spreads across a wide plain along the eastern banks of the Irrawaddy River in central Myanmar. This vast archaeological landscape feels open, quiet, and monumental. Between the 9th and 13th centuries, Bagan served as the capital of a powerful kingdom. During this period, thousands of brick monuments were constructed across the plains. Today, over 2,000 preserved structures remain visible, arranged across nearly 40 square kilometers or 15 square miles. The terrain is flat and dry, broken by clusters of towers, domes, and terraces. Morning light reveals soft earth tones, while sunsets turn the plain deep gold and amber. Open sightlines allow uninterrupted views in every direction. Bagan's design reflects advanced engineering for its time. Baked brick construction, interior corridors, and ventilation systems show careful planning. Wall surfaces still display traces of historic murals and geometric patterns. Local life continues around the monuments. Small villages, palm trees, and farmland blend into the ancient landscape. Horse carts, bicycles, and electric scooters are common ways to move across the plain. Regional food is simple and hearty. Meals often include rice, legumes, vegetables, and mild local spices suited to the dry climate. Bagan remains lightly populated compared to its scale. This openness enhances its sense of calm and timelessness. More than a single landmark, Bagan feels like an open-air archive. Its power lies in space, silence, and the visible passage of centuries. Seoul, South Korea. Seoul stretches across the Han River basin, framed by low mountains that shape its skyline and neighborhoods. This geography gives the city clear viewpoints, green corridors, and natural pauses within dense urban space. With roots reaching back over 2,000 years, Seoul has grown through multiple historical eras. It became the capital of modern South Korea in 1948, accelerating into a global city within decades. Today, the metropolitan area supports more than 9.5 million residents. The city moves fast, yet remains highly organized. High-rise districts, underground shopping streets, and digital infrastructure define daily routines. Public transport connects neighborhoods with precision and speed. Seoul's past remains visible through preserved palaces, gates, and traditional residential zones. These historic areas sit alongside contemporary architecture, creating strong visual contrast. Urban planning balances renewal with conservation. Renewal with conservation. Food culture is central to everyday life. Meals emphasize shared dishes, seasonal ingredients, and careful preparation. Street food markets and neighborhood kitchens stay busy from morning to late night. Seoul drives South Korea's economy. Technology, entertainment, design, and finance industries operate side by side. The city influences global trends in media, fashion, and digital culture. Outdoor life stays active year-round. River parks, mountain trails, and cycling paths remain accessible from the city center. Seoul's identity comes from motion and discipline. It is a city built on adaptation, efficiency, and continuous reinvention. Phuket, Thailand. Phuket lies off Thailand's southwest coast in the Andaman Sea, connected to the mainland by a short bridge. It is the country's largest island, shaped by rolling hills, sheltered bays, and long sandy shores. The island's geography creates varied coastal scenery. Calm beaches alternate with rocky headlands and clear turquoise water. Inland areas feature rubber plantations, small forests, and elevated viewpoints overlooking the sea. Phuket's history reflects trade and migration. For centuries, it served as a regional hub for maritime routes across Southeast Asia. This past shaped local architecture, cuisine, and community structure. Cultural life remains visible in daily routines. Old town districts preserve pastel-colored buildings, narrow streets, and local markets. Festivals, crafts, and family-run businesses continue long-established traditions. Food culture is a highlight of the island. Dishes often combine seafood with herbs, spices, and citrus flavors. Local meals balance heat, freshness, and simplicity, shaped by coastal ingredients. Tourism plays a major role in Phuket's economy. Hotels, transport services, and marine activities support a large local workforce. Despite development, many areas retain a relaxed island rhythm. Natural activities define much of the visitor experience. Swimming, snorkeling, boat trips, and coastal walks remain popular year-round. The surrounding waters support coral reefs and marine ecosystems. With a population of over 400,000, Phuket blends local life with global travel. It offers a clear view of Thailand's coastal beauty, shaped by history and nature together. Bali, Indonesia. Bali lies between Java and Lombok in Indonesia, surrounded by the warm waters of the Indian Ocean. This island blends volcanic mountains, terraced hillsides, and long tropical coastlines. At the island's center, ancient volcanoes rise above fertile plains shaped by centuries of irrigation. These water systems support layered rice terraces that define Bali's landscape. The balance between mountains, fields, and sea creates striking natural contrasts. Bali's history developed through trade, agriculture, and strong community organization. Villages are structured around shared responsibilities and collective decision-making. This system shapes daily life, ceremonies, and local governance. Culture is expressed through art and performance. Traditional dance, wood carving, painting, and textile weaving remain active practices. Music and craftsmanship are passed through families rather than formal institutions. Food reflects local resources and climate. Meals often feature rice, vegetables, coconut, seafood, and mild spices. Cooking emphasizes freshness, balance, and seasonal ingredients. Tourism supports a large portion of the economy. Local businesses range from small family guest houses to international hospitality groups. Creative industries, wellness services, and agriculture continue to coexist. Outdoor activities are central to the Bali experience. Surfing, hiking, cycling, and coastal exploration attract visitors year-round. Inland trails lead through forests and valleys, while beaches offer calm or wave-driven waters. With a population of over 4.3 million, Bali remains densely cultural yet approachable. Its appeal comes from harmony between land, people, and daily rhythm. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto sits in a basin surrounded by low mountains in central Honshu, giving the city a calm, enclosed setting. Rivers and narrow valleys shape neighborhoods with clear seasonal changes. For more than 1,000 years, Kyoto served as Japan's capital. This long role shaped a city built on order, craftsmanship, and careful spatial balance. Large-scale modernization arrived slowly, preserving historic streets and human-scale design. Traditional districts feature wooden townhouses, stone lanes, and quiet courtyards. Low building heights protect sightlines toward hills and skyline edges. Daily life moves at a measured pace, guided by routine rather than urgency. Kyoto is closely linked to classical arts. Textile dyeing, ceramics, calligraphy, and refined performing arts remain active practices. Workshops and studios operate alongside modern universities and research centers. Food culture emphasizes precision and seasonality. Local cuisine focuses on vegetables, rice, and subtle flavors shaped by regional water quality. Presentation and balance are considered as important as taste. The city supports a diverse economy. Tourism, education, traditional crafts, and advanced manufacturing coexist. Kyoto is also a center for technology firms specializing in electronics and design. Public transport connects districts efficiently without overwhelming the urban fabric. Walking and cycling remain common due to compact planning. With a population of about 1.45 million, Kyoto feels composed rather than crowded. Its strength lies in continuity, restraint, and attention to detail. Kyoto offers a rare experience of time layered gently, not replaced. Taipei, Taiwan. Taipei is located in northern Taiwan, set within a basin surrounded by green hills and mountain ridges. The Tamsui River flows through the city, shaping its layout and urban life. The city's modern growth accelerated after 1949, transforming Taipei into Taiwan's political and economic center. Today, it is home to around 2.6 million people, with a larger metropolitan region extending far beyond. Taipei's skyline reflects ambition and efficiency. The iconic Taipei 101, once the world's tallest building, symbolizes engineering precision and economic confidence. Around it, dense commercial districts operate with speed and organization. Despite rapid development, traditional neighborhoods remain active. Older streets feature local shops, family businesses, and open-air markets. This mix creates a city where old routines and modern systems coexist naturally. Food culture is central to daily life. Taipei is known for diverse street food, simple noodle dishes, and regional specialties. Meals are affordable, accessible, and deeply tied to local identity. The city functions as a technology and innovation hub. Electronics, design, and startup industries support a highly skilled workforce. Public transport systems allow efficient movement across districts. Nature stays close to the urban core. Mountain trails, hot spring areas, and riverside parks are reachable within minutes. These spaces offer balance within a fast-paced environment. Taipei's character comes from adaptability and openness. It is a city that values progress while preserving everyday human connection. Boracay, Philippines. Boracay lies off the northwest coast of Panay Island in the central Philippines. Despite its small size, the island delivers a striking balance of sea, sand, and open sky. The coastline is defined by White Beach, a long arc of fine, powdery sand. The shoreline slopes gently into clear, shallow water, with calm conditions most of the year. Sunsets here stretch wide across the horizon, coloring the sea in soft gold and blue tones. Boracay's development followed its natural contours. Beachfront paths connect compact neighborhoods, resorts, and local communities. The island remains easy to explore on foot or by short rides. Marine life plays an important role in the local environment. Coral areas and nearby reefs support fish, seabirds, and coastal ecosystems. Snorkeling and boat excursions highlight these waters without long travel distances. Food culture reflects island life. Meals often feature fresh seafood, rice, tropical fruits, and light sauces. Beachside kitchens and small cafes serve both locals and visitors throughout the day. Tourism is the backbone of Boracay's economy. Hospitality, transport, and water activities provide employment across the island. Environmental regulations now guide development to protect shoreline health. Boracay has a resident population of roughly 35,000, maintaining a close-knit feel. Daily life blends work, tide schedules, and weather patterns. Boracay's appeal lies in simplicity. It offers space to slow down, where sea and sky define the rhythm of each day. Shanghai, China. Shanghai stands at the mouth of the Yangtze River, where it meets the East China Sea. This location shaped the city into China's most important port and global gateway. From a small fishing town, Shanghai expanded rapidly during the 19th and 20th centuries. International trade transformed it into a modern metropolis with global influence. Today, the city is home to over 24 million people. The skyline defines Shanghai's visual identity. Across the river, Pudong rises with dense clusters of high-rise towers and financial centers. Historic districts on the opposite bank preserve stone buildings and broad promenades. Urban life moves with speed and structure. Wide boulevards, elevated roads, and one of the world's largest metro systems support daily movement. Efficiency shapes how the city functions. Shanghai's culture blends tradition with innovation. Local crafts, theatre and design coexist with contemporary art spaces. Neighborhoods retain strong community identities despite the city's scale. Food culture is diverse and refined. Regional cuisine emphasizes balance, light sweetness, and careful preparation. Street eateries and established restaurants serve every level of daily life. Shanghai drives China's economy. Finance, shipping, manufacturing, and technology operate side by side. The city attracts global business and talent. Green spaces and riverwalks soften the dense urban environment. Parks and waterfront paths provide space for rest and movement. Shanghai reflects momentum and ambition. It is a city built on scale, precision, and constant transformation. Jerusalem, Israel. Jerusalem sits on a limestone plateau between the Mediterranean coast and the Jordan Valley. Its elevated position shapes cool evenings, clear views, and compact urban form. The city's history spans more than 3,000 years, layered across distinct eras. Control shifted through empires, administrations, and modern governance, leaving visible urban traces. Stone construction dominates, giving the city a unified visual tone. Jerusalem's old quarters follow narrow, winding streets. Walls, gates, and courtyards reflect defensive planning and dense settlement patterns. Daily movement here is slow, shaped by foot traffic rather than vehicles. Modern districts extend outward with planned neighborhoods and civic institutions. Universities, research centers, and government offices support a knowledge-based economy. Public transport links historic areas with contemporary zones efficiently. Local culture emphasizes routine, family life, and community networks. Markets operate with long-standing trade practices and regional products. Handcrafted goods, textiles, and metalwork remain visible in local commerce. Food culture reflects regional traditions. Meals often include grains, vegetables, legumes, and olive-based preparations. Cooking favors simplicity, freshness, and shared dining. Jerusalem's population exceeds 900,000, diverse in background and lifestyle. Parks and viewpoints offer pauses from dense neighborhoods. Jerusalem leaves a strong impression through texture and continuity. Its identity is shaped by permanence, adaptation, and layered time. Chiang Mai, Thailand. Chiang Mai rests in a broad valley of northern Thailand, surrounded by forested mountains and fertile plains. Its setting creates cooler temperatures and a slower pace than coastal cities. Founded in 1296, Chiang Mai grew as a regional center for trade, crafts, and agriculture. The historic core follows a compact grid, once protected by walls and canals. Today, this layout keeps neighborhoods walkable and human-scaled. Daily life blends tradition with creativity. Art studios, craft workshops, and small cafes line quiet streets. Handmade textiles, woodwork, and silver goods remain important local products. Food culture is distinct from southern Thailand. Meals feature rice, vegetables, herbs, and gently spiced regional dishes. Local markets serve fresh produce and simple meals throughout the day. Chiang Mai's economy balances tourism with education and digital work. Universities, creative industries, and remote professionals support steady growth. This mix attracts long-term residents as well as short-term visitors. Nature is always close. Mountain viewpoints, forest trails, and waterfalls lie within short travel distances. Cycling and hiking are popular ways to explore nearby landscapes. With a population of about 1.2 million in the metropolitan area, Chiang Mai feels spacious. Traffic remains lighter than Thailand's largest cities. Evenings settle into calm streets and open-air gatherings. Chiang Mai offers contrast without conflict. It combines heritage, nature, and modern life in a balanced and approachable rhythm. Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Phnom Penh sits at the meeting point of the Mekong, Tonle Sap, and Basak rivers. This river junction shapes the city's layout, trade routes, and daily rhythm. Founded in the 14th century, Phnom Penh became Cambodia's capital in 1866. Its growth reflects periods of change, recovery, and steady modernization. Wide boulevards and riverfront promenades reveal careful urban planning. The city blends historic architecture with contemporary development. Colonial-era buildings stand beside modern offices and residential towers. Public spaces near the river remain central gathering points. daily life moves through markets, cafes, and neighborhood streets. Local vendors sell produce, textiles, and household goods from early morning. Motorbikes and tuk-tuks dominate transport, creating constant motion. Food culture is simple and practical. Meals feature rice, vegetables, freshwater fish, and mild seasonings. Street kitchens and family-run eateries serve affordable, everyday dishes. Phnom Penh plays a key economic role. Government services, education, manufacturing, and trade support employment. The city attracts domestic migration and regional business activity. Green spaces and river views provide balance. Sunset along the waterfront draws walkers, families, and vendors. Seasonal changes in river levels shape daily routines. With a population exceeding 2.3 million, Phnom Penh feels active yet approachable. It continues to redefine itself through resilience and renewal. Phnom Penh is a city of movement and adaptation. Its identity comes from rivers, people, and forward momentum. Manila, Philippines. Manila sits along the eastern edge of Manila Bay, where rivers meet the open sea. This coastal position shaped the city into a gateway for trade, migration, and ideas. Founded in 1571, Manila developed through layered periods of regional and global exchange. Its street patterns reveal dense neighborhoods built around ports, markets, and transport corridors. Today, the metropolitan area supports over 13 million people, making it one of Asia's largest urban centers. The city's skyline reflects contrast. Modern towers rise beside older districts marked by narrow streets and compact housing. Movement is constant, driven by buses, jeepneys, and ferries across the bay. Manila's culture is grounded in daily resilience. Public spaces stay active from morning to late evening. Music, street art, and informal commerce shape neighborhood identity. Food culture is accessible and communal. Meals commonly include rice, seafood, vegetables, and slow-cooked stews. Street stalls and small eateries remain essential to everyday life. Manila plays a central economic role for the Philippines. Finance, shipping, education, and creative industries operate side by side. The port remains one of the busiest in the region. Natural elements still influence the city. Bay sunsets, riverbanks, and coastal winds soften the dense environment. Seasonal weather patterns shape routines and transport. Manila is defined by energy rather than polish. Its strength lies in adaptability, human connection, and continuous motion. Maldives. The Maldives stretches across the Indian Ocean, southwest of Sri Lanka, formed by a chain of low-lying coral atolls. Its geography is defined by shallow lagoons, reef rings, and islands rising only 1 to 2 meters, 3 to 6 feet above sea level. This island nation developed through maritime trade and ocean-based livelihoods. Communities adapted to limited land by relying on fishing, boat building, and navigation skills. Today, the Maldives balances heritage with carefully managed tourism. Water dominates every view. Shades of turquoise, teal, and deep blue shift with sunlight and depth. Calm lagoons protect beaches, while outer reefs meet open ocean currents. Marine life is a defining feature. Coral systems support tropical fish, rays, turtles, and seasonal large species. Snorkeling and shallow water exploration reveal clear visibility year-round. Food culture reflects island resources. Meals often include fresh seafood, rice, coconut, and mild spices. Preparation favors simplicity and freshness suited to warm climates. Tourism is the primary economic driver. Island resorts operate independently, supporting local employment and transport networks. Environmental regulations guide construction and reef protection. The population is spread across many small islands, with communities remaining close-knit. Daily life follows tides, weather, and boat schedules. The Maldives offers stillness shaped by water. Its appeal comes from space, light, and uninterrupted horizons. From vibrant cities to quiet islands, Asia reveals itself through contrast and continuity. Each destination reflects a balance between nature, history, and modern life. Across mountains, coastlines, and urban centers, everyday rhythms shape unforgettable experiences. These places are not just seen, they are felt step by step. And wherever your next journey takes you, may it be filled with wonder. If this journey inspired you, please like and subscribe to support the channel. It's completely free, but it helps creators more than you can imagine. And tell us in the comments, which country should we explore next?